Genetically modified organisms, animals and plants whose genes have been changed in labs by scientists, are at the heat of debate among health experts. People who oppose genetically modified food explain that it is unhealthy and bad for you, while those in favor argue that you will benefit far more from a genetically modified organism than a pure substance. This topic is so prominent because people who oppose genetically modified food say these organisms can be causing harm to our bodies. However, according to a 2015 survey taken by the Pew Research Center, 9 out of 10 scientists from the American Association for the Advancement of Science say genetically modified organisms are generally safe to eat. This survey does not please the public, however, because in the same survey, nearly half of the American adults said you shouldn't eat them. This notion to stay away from genetically modified organisms comes from the fact that people just generally think modified food is toxic, but in reality, these organisms really have no trace of poison in them. The FDA steps in when dealing with genetically modified organisms a little different than they deal with normal organisms. Genetically modified animals must be kept in secured facilities so they cannot breed with normal animals and cause mutations. Also, a genetically modified food cannot be sold in the U.S. store unless it has been approved by the FDA. What most people don't know is that unless you choose your foods carefully, you probably consume some type of genetically modified food now. Although genetically modified organisms have been proven to be unsafe or unharmful to the human body, people still fear that they could change our DNA or cause disease. So until people change their mind about genetically modified organisms, they will continue to be looked upon as bad to eat and bad for us. So for the future of genetically modified food, people will still look upon them as bad and as bad for us, but there's no getting rid of them. They're already a part of our diets and a part of us.